I'm going to show you now how to make a spicy omelette, the Asian version of beans on toast. So we've got Amali's mixed basar, we need some salt and some fresh green chilies and also some fresh coriander. But the key ingredients also go with the onion and the eggs. First thing we need to do is chop the onion. So let's just get, now I don't need all of the onions, I'm just going to use half of it. Let's take it all off from there. Get rid of all this extra stuff. And then what you do here is I make some slits like this. Now I don't use a chopping board, but you're more than welcome to use a chopping board. My mother never taught me how to use a chopping board, and I actually like just chopping them in my hand. So just small pieces like that in there. So when you've done the onion, about half a small onion, we need to then add some chilies in, fresh green chilies, again optional. I'm going to take just one, it's a bit hot, just going to get rid of the ends and then leave your seeds in there and again really sort of finely chopping them in here. Now this will make your omelette nice and spicy. If you don't want it too spicy, just leave the chili out. So that goes in there. We've got our chilies. Next, some coriander. Small amount. And chop the coriander. Again, small, finely chopping the coriander. Now we need some mixed basar. So I'm going to just put a small amount in there. Again, it's up to you how spicy you want this, but remember to balance the flavour. So I've got about half a teaspoon. In goes that. And then about a quarter of a teaspoon of the salt as well. Sprinkle that in here. Now we're ready for the eggs. So, 1, 2 and 3 should be enough, and give it a really good mix, and you'll see the colour change a little bit, so you've got a bit of spice in there. Give it a really good mix. A very simple dish to have at lunchtime or maybe for breakfast. So I've got my omelette mixed all ready. My pan, there's some oil in there. You can use vegetable oil, olive oil, rapeseed oil. I've actually got vegetable oil in there, so that's nice and hot. You can cook your omelette in a pan, in a frying pan, if you want it like a traditional English omelette. But I'm going to do it in the wok and make it slightly scrambled. So that's nice and hot. Put it in here. Now the oil wasn't quite hot enough, but we'll get there. So just going to make sure it cooks, all the egg cooks. Now you can actually add some peppers in there if you'd like some peppers in there. So any other vegetables that you prefer. I do like to put peppers in there sometimes, it gives a nice colour as well. And making sure it's all cooking. And there you go, your omelette is done, ready to eat with some chapatis. So there's the omelette, nice and quick, and a couple of chapatis.